Hello, it's Tabby Biddle of tabbybiddle.com, founder and creatrix of the Goddess Leadership Program, which is soon to be launched. I am very excited to talk with you today about what would happen if every teen girl told the truth about her life. Think about that. Right now, society so much sees teen girls as irrelevant, frankly. They see teen girls as just interested in fashion and makeup and boys and celebrities, and that's really the stereotype of what the media puts out and what our culture puts out, and I think gets reinforced for girls so that they feel that their real opinions, real thoughts and feelings don't matter, don't count. And if they do have really strong feelings or opinions about issues or about things going on in their lives, that they are meant to keep silent about it because it's not something that is expected of them to come forth and come forward with the insights and wisdom and perspective that they have. So what if every girl was supported and knew that her voice matters and that her story counts? What would our world look like then? I just did a training last week with a group called Global Girl Media. Now, some of you have heard of this organization before because I have done some previous work with them as a guest teacher for their journalism training academy here in Los Angeles. What this organization is about, it's about training young women, teen girls in different parts of the world, LA being one of them, to understand what they stand for, to nurture and develop their voice and their leadership, and to bring them the skills and experience to take their story, take their truth, and produce media. So these girls are actually learning what makes a good news story, how to do interviews, how to work the camera, how to do a voiceover, what turns a good story into a great story. They're learning all the kind of emotional skills to bring their story to the forefront, as well as all the technical quote unquote hard skills to bring these stories to the media. I am so honored to work with girls, helping them discover their self-esteem and discover their voice and support them to trust that and come forward with that in the world. Because guess what? If these girls' voices go missing in the public conversation, and if these girls grow up believing that their voice doesn't matter, guess what happens to women and women's leadership, right? This is us, right? We are those women. And women, many women today are still struggling to find their voice and to trust their own authority and to trust that their voice really matters and that they have a voice in the world. I'm not sure if you realize this, but in all the major newspapers, the op-ed pages, the opinion pages are dominated by men. In fact, women hold only 16% of the op-ed positions at these newspapers. And it's about the same number for political pundits, people who are reflecting and giving voice to the political issues. That's 16%. Women, just women. So it's 84% men who have a voice there. And then you look at Congress. Congress is only 17% women. Only 17% of us are there using our voice, talking about issues that affect our lives, our families' lives, our children's lives. And then you look at corporate boards, okay, so that's 15% women. And Hollywood, right? Big influence there. Hollywood, directors, producers, the top level, only 14% women. So I think it's pretty obvious that our voices are way too quiet and way too silent in the media, and in not just the media, in business, media, the public conversation. So do you see how critical it is for girls to get the support to learn how to develop and express their voice, and particularly add on to that, give them the media skills, the writing skills, the speaking skills, the interviewing skills, the camera skills to bring that into the world. Very important. Through Global Girl Media, girls in Morocco are getting to tell the stories about sexual street harassment going on, something they deal with every day that has never been spoken about in Morocco. And they're bringing that into the major media now. So this is being addressed. In South Africa, girls living with HIV/AIDS are getting a chance to speak about what that's like, living with that and living with that stigma. And now other people are learning about this and understanding. And so the treatment of these girls now is starting to change and shift because they've been given a voice, or they've been given the support to use their voice and to understand that their feelings, their voice matters. And here, closer to home, in Coachella Valley, in a farming area in California, girls are being given a chance to speak about what it's like to live with Latina immigrant family, low-wage farm working family in the valley. What is that like for them? My question to you today is, first, do you have any teen girls in your life who you could help support? Support them to know that their voice matters. Their opinions, their beliefs, they matter. Secondly, how about you? Are you speaking your truth? Are you speaking up for what you stand for? Do you even know what you stand for? Okay, so if you're already out there speaking and writing and teaching and leading for the issue or issues that you care about, that you're most passionate about, that is awesome. And I encourage you to keep going. Take the next steps. Just keep going. But if you are not doing that, if you're kind of clamping down, keeping quiet, still thinking your voice doesn't matter, I invite you today or tomorrow, sometime before the weekend, to do a journal entry. Ask yourself the question, what do I stand for? What do I see in the world that feels so unjust that I stand for this? I stand for this change. Do a journal entry on that. Just let the words come out and feel yourself in your own voice. That's going to start empowering you and help you recover any sense of self-esteem. What would happen if every teen girl told the truth about her life? What would happen if you told the truth about your life and took a stand for what you believe in? I encourage you to do so. For more tips, inspiration, and guidance for the development of your voice and your leadership, I invite you to my website, tabbybiddle.com, to sign up for my newsletter, The Goddess Diaries, where you will receive these videos directly to your inbox. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen today. See you next time. Bye-bye.